What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Hunter x Hunter chapter 366. Uh, Again, if you haven't seen the Avatar video that I put up on Monday, I'm trying a dual monitor setup here. So you guys let me know if it's an issue or if it's bothering or anything like that. But what I'm going to try to do from now on, because I'm attempting to get back into streaming, so that's why I'm trying to work with two monitors here. But all my content is going to be on this monitor that I'm currently looking at, and I'm going to leave my recording software here. So hopefully it's not an issue if you guys see me kind of read and looking in this direction and speaking in this direction, but we can still kind of look back here and go back and forth. If it's too much of an issue or too much of a bother, you guys can let me know. I could flip it and have, it here and still look, but I kind of want it on the bigger screen, but we'll play around with it and see how it goes. We didn't have too much to discuss with last chapter. There wasn't anything, too groundbreaking or very big puzzle piece or information wise, other than the maid kind of making her own judgment call, which benefited them in that moment. But who knows in the future if she was to make a judgment call that benefits just her and maybe ends up in somebody else getting killed or others, being in danger or things like that. And I'm trying to work on reading the panels here because I don't know, it's been a bit confusing. I had two people send me links on it can be a bit confusing because you're supposed to read everything on the right and then move to the left, but then sometimes it's put up in 4 quadrants, but sometimes you skip across it. So I don't know. So right here, this seems easy enough to, I'll read this right, to left. Same thing here, that's easy enough. Right, left to left, but then kind of when we get to I don't know. I'll just have to show you guys kind of when we get there. I don't want to skip too far ahead and see a picture that's gonna spoil something when I should have read it. But trying the best we can. It's the first time I've done a manga, so I'm trying to first of all just keep up with going from right to left, and then figuring when to go from top right, mid right, to then going right back to the right again, and when I cross over to the left, but then come back to the right, but then sometimes I need to go straight down before I go straight across. I don't know. We're trying, and I definitely try to go back and read it in cohesion if something seems out of place, but we'll go along with it and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm going to try reading this direction, and when I sit back and make comments, I'll kind of look back this way, and we're just going to play around with things and kind of see how they go. But yeah, I appreciate the support you guys have been giving, and we'll just go ahead and get into it. Chapter 366, titled To Each His Own. Got the notes ready to go here. 4 hours after the launch of the Black Whale. Biscuit. That thing has grown bigger, right? Excuse me, I don't know what the hell that was. Yes, it's noticed that we can see it too. Oh shit. Oh dear. Look at the mess you made. Oh wow! Oh, this is his. This is the prince, right? They're watching the little kid, and it's just like this gluttonous dragon. He said it's gotten bigger. This is Hanzo and Biscuit. Shit. Okay, so now we went from room 1013. So this is the 13th in line, correct? And then we're going to the 12th, so this is the one in line right before. This is her sleeping. We can assassinate her whenever we want. But if the royal army catches us, we'll be executed with our families. These are two, what are these? Just two rando dando bodyguards that are talking about her? Without getting caught, we need to leave proof that we pulled it off to be appointed to key positions in the next monarchy. So these are all, I'm guessing these guys speaking here are, these here. First Prince Benjamin's personal security, affiliated with Second Queen, affiliated with Third Queen, affiliated with Fourth. So this is them speaking about killing her. That just sucks to be one of the newborns. Like, nobody's looking out for you, I guess that's why Owito was talking about oh man, what was his name? It's not Benjamin. What's the other guy's name? The one that went up and he's like, hey, I want out of this succession battle. And she was saying, he would help look out for the younger princes. Because, I mean, they're just over here appointing people, and none of these people have your best interest in mind. Affiliated with 5th Queen. Affiliated with 6th Queen. Both a perfect crime and the exposure of the truth are necessary. Man. $10-11. Alright, we're going down the line here. What, is she already bored missing her friends on the trip? It hasn't even been a full day. Affiliated with 6th Queen. Hey, don't get so worked up or you won't last. First, we'll have to get our shifts changed. We're the only two truly protecting the prince. The others are spies at best, or assassins at worst. 10-10. Alright, we're going down the line here. So, like, right here, I should be reading... I should go from Bleach. Junkyard dogs wouldn't eat this stuff. Can't you do anything right? Then I go down to here. At least earn your pay. Do it over. Which one is this? I wish she'd get killed. Oh, God. If only we'd been working for the other prince. How could twins be so different? I want to quit. Man, Melody's got it tough. She's got it real tough. They're actively hoping she gets killed. If this is an act to put us on... If this is an act she puts on to protect herself, it will backfire. She's making a mistake. I'm guessing these are Melody's, internal thoughts. 10-09. Alright, we're still going down the list. This is, Halkenberg. That's his name, right? The one that supposedly would, I guess, be better for the younger ones. What is happening in here? Your Highness, you're awake. How do you feel? Was that a dream? But something did happen. What's happened to him? And what's happening out here? Why is everybody looking crazy as shit and like going... Are they unpacking things? Are they going through his stuff? What's he talking about here? Why's he got this feather? Was that a dream? Is this something that the... Because we haven't seen him since, I don't think we've seen Halkenberg since he addressed the current king and said, you know, he wanted out. We haven't seen him since then, right? And then I think the king made some kind of remark, or he gave a look like, oh, that's interesting, or he was going to do something about it, basically wanting Halkenberg to, like, not withdraw. Even if he dies, he looks like he wanted, you know, everybody to kind of, you know, go Casino Royale type shit. Did he put him in some kind of trance? Or, because this is, I mean, he's actively looking at his hand. We're seeing whatever this is as well. Was that a dream? Oh, we skip right off that? Yep, we do. Okay. 10:08. Enough is enough. You're my only prince. Get it together. No, you don't. This is a golden opportunity. I'll do what I can, but you have to mend your ways or you'll be the first to drop out. Oh, this is the dude just out here just partying it up. He's got women everywhere. Looks like he's got drinks everywhere. Man's just living life. He could care less. You're my only prince. Get it together. Have a little faith in me. I'm your son. Oh, you have a plan? Of course. At the next banquet, I'm going to change the world. That's what he says. So it looks like we're going through everybody here. 10:07. Oh, Basho. Is this really legal? Oh yeah, it's clean. The recipe's even on my home page. I have a license so I don't get busted, but it's perfectly fine for personal use. I've used a lot of stuff, but this is what I always come back to. It weirdly works the best on the heaviest smokers. All my friends have gotten healthy. They're just hanging out, enjoying life, and then he's got the hunter emblem stitched on his jacket. What's up? I was wondering if it could be used to rehab drug addicts. Getting through Benjamin's the problem. Drug control is a military job. One of my friends got totally wrecked the other day. Going too far is never a good idea. How would you feel about publicizing the results of a clinical trial? No problem. Won't it be quickest if you become king? It ain't that easy, man. Alright, I'm guessing we're going to another prince here. Yep, 1006. What does the book say? The Tathan Canon? I think? The book of... oh, Tathan. Yes, my book. There will be true world peace when all of humanity becomes my disciples. Read it and you'll understand. Why does, like, she look grown here? But she honestly looks 10 years old here. But she's talking about a book. Like, she wrote this? How old is she? I don't know. Let's see. Chapter 1. Love will always prevail. So it's that kind of book. And you instantly close it. Pretty incredible how she's unfazed in this crisis. Want to know how to praise it without actually reading it? 1005. Butch, First Prince Benjamin's personal soldier. Oh, and this is a female here, correct? I think. This is Major. This is Mayor. Has the problem been resolved? Oh, so we should be on the phone with Kurapika, but we haven't even gone back to our meeting yet that we were having with the third prince. All right, I'll be right over. I'm going to room 1014. Yes, please. I doubt he'd tell you everything. Decide how to handle him over several interviews. This is this is a guard on duty. They're annoying, but it'll be hard to remove the spies sent by higher-ranking queens. Okay, it's good to see some of the higher-up princes that are aware of the situation and what's going on, not just the little kids that they are also acknowledging, okay, you know, I've got Benjamin here, I've got Benjamin's guards here, I've got some of the other higher princes' guards here. It's going to be hard to kind of operate how I want. So we've kind of got to move around quietly until we can figure out ways to dispose of them. I wonder what would even really, I mean, I guess it would be kind of a big threat scene, I guess maybe towards the royal family in general, towards the army, if you were to kill one of Benjamin's like personally sent guards. But we did see that some of the older princes that kind of have a little, I guess, more standing, I think we're able to openly deny Benjamin's, you know, presence. Like, no, I don't need any of your guards. I don't want any of it. Or was that only if they had the same mother? I don't know. But we kind of saw that, like, hey, if you're higher up, maybe you're kind of aware of what's going on and you can kind of say no. And I feel like if you're younger, like Oito and them, you don't have power, you don't have say, you don't have connections. If someone offers you help, you're like, oh, sure, I'll take it. But you might not really know what that's coming with. But yeah, they're over here talking about what to do about some of the higher ranking spies that have been sent. 1004, okay. Here's our man here. What's his Nen training looking like? He's currently in training, I think. Hold your hands out in front of you. Imagine floating a ball in the middle. Got it. 10 minutes, 3 times a day. Do it for 10 days, and maybe in a week. I feel it. What? Oh, God. He's literally, like, picking it up that fast. Just like, how Wing said, I think, when he opened their little chakra nodes, their Nen points. You know, with your potential and everything, I think you guys could learn it in like 6 months or 6 weeks or whatever he said, and they had like 12 hours. And he was kind of shocked at their progression so much that he was like sweating about it. And she's over here, I forget the girl's name, I'm sure it'll come up here. You know, just like how Wing made Gon and Killua, you know, practice your Ren and everything, you know, X amount of times a day over this amount of time, and once you've got this down, we'll go over the next step. So she's over here like, you know, imagine a floating ball, 10 minutes, 3 times a day, do it for a week, and then maybe you'll be able to, and he's like, boom, got it. I feel the aura. Next drill. Your Highness, I know you're impatient, but no, it's true. Watch. Ball in the right hand. ball in the left hand. It's easy to see. It's interesting to see him, like, we're seeing more of a personality from him here that isn't just like straight kill. I don't know their relationship. I think it was stated that maybe she's the most senior guard on his ranking, or the one that maybe knows him the best, so maybe he kind of puts his guard down when he's around her. But like, just by these animations, we see like she's like, do it for 10 minutes, do it for 3 days, maybe you'll feel it. And he's like, I feel it. And they show that like, and they would give Gon that face where they give him like 2 black dots for eyes. And then same thing here. She snaps at him and he like, he's like, no, really, really. And other than him just being like, yo, tell me I'm wrong again and I'll kill you. It's on my index finger, am I right? Wow. This man is a genius. And we just cut away. I mean, I should have known we were going to cut away. We've been doing it with everybody else. Alright, we're back to the meeting here. I don't mind, but Benjamin and one of the other ones also contacted you, right? Don't you have engagements after this? Yes, it pains me to say, but it's fine. Some other time, perhaps. Oh, so we're not going to have that conversation that we left off at the end of last chapter. I heard you're also short-staffed. Yes. Attacks by Nen Beast removed most of our guards. I will send you 2 of my personal guards, don't worry. They are skilled and will offer great advice. Thank you. Can we trust them? Who actually knows? Trust them until you can't. It's pretty much how I would, always be on guard, always be suspicious of them. Take their help, but the minute they act out of line, or the minute it looks like they might kill me if I don't put them down now, then, affiliated with the second queen, affiliated with Benjamin. It's the job of the... I'm guessing this is the narrator speaking because it's not in a bubble. I don't know. It's the job of the guards affiliated with Queens Unma and Dalzil to write up the surveillance reports of the younger princes. Therefore, one or both of them always stand by the princes. The reason why they can cooperate, much less function, when there's no reason why they should get along, is Second Queen's influence. She, in every way, and orders us guards to devote ourselves to supportive roles. But since First Queen's guards would monopolize the information as they works as the coordinator, but a situation like this is unprecedented. Captain of the guards, affiliated with the Second Queen. So it's the job of which ones? It's the job affiliated with these 2 to write up surveillance reports on the younger princes. Therefore, one or both of them always stay by the princes. Yeah, instead of just letting, the older ones have all that information to themselves, it's good that they kind of divvy that up. Associates of the younger princes will be exchanging confidential information. We must find out, but only one of us can leave the prince, who is our priority. Queen's Unma's guards should go, but there's one problem. In a case like this, where they know what we're up to, it's highly likely to be a trap of false information. Which side is going to be right? Guard Prince wobble until the next banquet. Yes, sir. Hoshito, third Prince Zhang's personal guard. Okay. So these are his personal guards. Again, can they be trusted? Who really knows? But can any of them be trusted? Because it comes down to the fact it's like there's multiple avenues of trust that we have to kind of gain here. Do you trust him? Number 1. Say you do. Okay, cool. Do you think his men are loyal enough to stand by his words? Or do you trust him but deep down he still has an ulterior motive, which is to win the succession battle. So you can trust him, you could trust him. These two can help get you to the finish line. Like, wow, I trust him, he's loyal to me. His two bodyguards have been loyal, they've even protected our lives, they've helped us get rid of some of Benjamin's men. But when push comes to shove and maybe it's like him and Wobble left, you know, they'll stab you in the back. So like I said, just trust them until you can't, pretty much, and then make a decision from there. Order from the queen. Yes, I will guard the prince here. You will go assist those two. He thinks it's better to stick with third Prince Zhang Li. Roger. Your Highness, first Queen Umam's orders, it's fine. You don't need to confirm with me. You have many more important duties than protecting me, right? Do what you must. Excuse me? Hey, I gotta go with you guys. Just let me know when you get any information. I might get fired if we fail. Who knows? I might go off the rails if I'm unemployed. He's freaking out. Alright, 10:02. This is the Camille chick that talks to herself. So, entire winter collection. Don't miss the limited edition collaboration items like last time. I'll look through so-and-so's line and decide myself. Are you listening? Yes, I am. Oh, by the way, I would have liked to have gotten a Nen Beast picture with every person, but I feel like we've probably seen majority of them, and I guess the one that they showed us was the only one that we haven't seen yet, which was like the gluttonous dragon looking thing. I feel like they purposely showed us that one because we've seen everybody else's. I can't remember. We're going to get rid of first Prince Benjamin first, then 9th Prince Halkenberg, alright? Who is this? Is this her mother? Like second queen? But Camille's like down on it. She said we're getting rid of Benjamin first and then we're getting rid of Halkenberg. That's not something you should confirm with me. You decide amongst yourselves. Don't get the wrong idea. Oh god, she's freaking out. The mom looks like she doesn't want any part of the succession battle either. Camille's freaking out. That was an order. You'll have an easier time getting close to 9th Prince Halkenberg. Kill him. Sweet. Yeah, second queen's gonna be able to do it. I'm sure you could do it without my help. I know that, but it's easier that way. Kicking me out does nothing. With my secret window, I hear everything you say, but our conversation isn't definitive proof. I need evidence into me and to time it so they can't make excuses. Whoa. I need to send a bird, mused first Prince Benjamin's personal soldier. It looks like he knows how to use Nen. I need to send first Prince Benjamin's soldier. I need to send a bird to second Prince Camilla herself. So this is Benjamin's personal soldier talking about needing to send a bird to Camilla. They refused a phone call, but let Babi Minya in. Your Highness, what do you think? They have an accurate read of the situation, not to mention his presence of mind and resolve. They know a full-scale war is unavoidable, but are careful enough not to give us any more reasons. A defensive offense. They might be thinking it's a chance to whittle our forces down one by one, though it's convenient to let them think that. If a stalemate is what they want, they won't confront B, who has a counteractive style. I'll be interested to see if we find out what that guy's Nen ability is. I'm still waiting to see Benjamin and Camilla's Nen. If we could figure out their abilities in the meantime. So it's my turn. Alright. So I'm guessing this is a guard that has some kind of ability to deduct or scope out people's Nen abilities. 10:14. Alright, we're back at the top. It's Bill. Hold on. No, he hasn't done anything. And everybody's back in. Oh. First Prince Benjamin soldiers. We're here already? I'm Slaka, affiliated with Second Queen. There are some things I need to go over with you. All fine here. Who are they? Third Prince Zhang Li's and the Second Queen's men. The two sent by Third Prince Zhang Li are cooperative due to their mission. But the other may become a troublemaker, so watch him. Yeah, both of these two. Of the ones, depending what you think of Third Prince, these are the two I'd be wanting to watch for sure. Alright, I'll watch Sakata, so you watch Hashito. Sure, you seem better than that antisocial cue ball. Let's work together. Who's supposed to be the antisocial cue ball? This guy kind of looks like he's just hanging out. Like, he doesn't, I'm not about all that. So our forces went from 2 to now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are actually probably loyal to the cause? Probably still just the original 2. But, I mean, we've got more bodies. Do those bodies want to help us? I don't know. Oh, great. I can't have the queen use the ability in this situation. I have no idea how long the enforced emperor time will continue. You gotta turn that shit off. Wasn't Kurapika internally talking to himself about possibly keeping it up for a week? If he keeps that up and finally lets her use that ability, my man's gonna be passed out for the remainder of the voyage, there and back. Things have changed. If I find a small animal, should I? No. It would be dangerous to use it in front of them. Bill and I will make some distraction if we find a target. Will we even find a suitable creature? Just be on the lookout. I was naive. This ability and its conditions are far more dangerous than I imagined. Is this Kurapika talking to himself here? That's going to be the end of it, isn't it? Oh, no, we're still here. Someone's stepping on a roach. Sheesh, they really find their way everywhere. Oh, fuck balls. What's the matter with you? You look terrible, really. Crollo, you look like you're about to kill someone. I'm guessing he, found out about, Shalnark and Kurotopi. Hisoka's bullshit. Well, don't even get me into that. Don't get me into the Hisoka Kurlo fight aftermath discussion. Not today. Not going to get debated into that today, but yeah. So he's clearly on the lower levels. Is he with the lowest of the lowest levels? I guess that probably would be best for him to blend in. If he was like on a celebrity or hunter status or mixed in with some of the other ones, I feel like people would notice whatever name he registers under. People might see him and recognize him. If he's just down here with the mass population, then he should be able to blend in. You look like you're about to kill someone. You probably went through a lot to get here. But now that you're on board, it's time to forget about all your ties to the world back there. That would be hard. Ties are to be severed, not forgotten. That's how it ends, huh? Outro, go. Anyone who gets that reference is amazing. I give up. Listen up, this is serious. So like right here, when I'm looking, this is a good, example here. Like, so when if this is a panel here, I would go right to middle to left, back down to bottom right. Like, I'm guessing the question with reading manga is like, do you read in columns? Right column, mid column, left column? Or do you read in rows? I'm not quite sure. So do you read top to bottom in columns? Right hand column, top, mid column, top, mid, bottom, left column, top, mid, bottom? Or do you read across, top right, mid, left, mid right, mid, left, bottom right? You guys will kind of let me know. So we kind of caught up with all the princes there. Again, nothing too groundbreaking or anything. I'd say probably the highlight points of this chapter were seeing just how much of a genius fourth prince is with Nen. And we've kind of seen it already, which I guess that's probably why I'm not too shocked. we saw just how quickly, you know, geniuses some can be with Gon and Killua. We saw them personally. We saw how much, like, Zushi had trained just to get to the bare minimum that he was at. And we saw what Zushi was able to do. I mean, he was able to run through, like, grown men with just a little bit. Like, like, Zushi is the Krillin, you know? Against, like, 95% of the population, Zushi is going to be able to handle his own and beat them. They don't know Nen. He's training. He's not a genius, but, like, he can work hard and do it. You know, he's got his Rock Lee on, and, you know, he's able to do it. But for every Krillin, there's a Goku who just, like, they don't even have to think about it, you know, they're on it. For every Zushi, there's going to be a Gon and a Killua. That you're going to work so damn hard, and they're going to roll out of bed and be able to do it, and it just is what it is. I don't even think they were able to master it that fast. Also, he's a grown-ass man, too, so his mental state and maybe being able to process things might be a little higher than theirs. I would have liked to seen him maybe learning Nen when he was like a pre-teenager, the ages of like 10, 11, and 12, just to see the thought process. But you guys have already told me, if Gon and Killua are 1 in 1,000, he's 1 in 1,000,000, so, you know, what he's able to do. But again, him as a kid, would he have been on their level or still above them? Who really knows? But that was probably one of the highlight of the episode. And then also Chrollo, who I'm guessing with that, like, death aura I'm trying to kill vibe that he's giving off, I'm guessing is related to finding out the news while he was going on the ship. With him there, are there other troop members? I don't know if the word got out who he brought with him. We know the initial ones that he spoke with are dead, minus oh god, what's the chick's name? What's her name? What's her name? I know her abilities and everything. Machi. She was still alive, and clearly she's the one that told Chrollo, I'm guessing. So, did he bring the whole squad? Did he feel maybe regret, like, hey, this is what happened to Kurotopi and Shalonark? I'm not going to put anybody in harm's way. If whatever I want to steal and accomplish on the boat, I'll go get myself? Or is the whole entire squad on the boat? You know, Sphinx, Phaeton, oh god, all their other names. Franklin, are they all here as well, or is he just on a one-man mission? We'll kind of see. And then, to piggyback off of that, what part does he play in the succession battle? I'm not saying he has a care in the world who wins it, but as far as I could see Chrollo affecting 2 people. Kurapika, of course. If Kurapika gets word that he's there, or senses or knows that he's there, where does Kurapika's mental state shift? Is it still to protect the queen? Is it still to protect Oito and Wobble? Does it completely shift from T, and he's like, I'll deal with T later? Chrollo has been my main objective. It's going to be my main objective, and just abandons the mission. Finds out that Chrollo's there, but decides to hold out, even though Chrollo might escape his grasp. I mean, who knows when you'll ever come across him again. So, there's the big deciding factor on what it's going to do to Kurapika's motive and what he's basically going to decide to do. And then I would be interested to see if T and Chrollo come across each other, just given their kind of status as far as if T's ability is wild, like you guys tell me it is. If Chrollo gets word that, hey, there's a guy on this ship that can do X, Y, and Z, Chrollo collects abilities, that might be something that he's interested in. If T gets word that, hey, Chrollo's on this ship, T's like, I was able to pick up Nen pretty fast. I don't want to spar with any of the guards or anything. Let me see if I can go, like, test this out on somebody who would be a good example to do that with Chrollo. Or, since T clearly has linked to the Kurta clan and the eyes and everything are T and Crollo already aware of each other? Maybe they're friends or work with each other, acquaintances. How did they come in contact with the Eyes? Did Crollo and the troop members actively seek out the Kurta clan by themselves? Kill, murder, massacre, steal the Eyes, and then sell the Eyes, and that's how T came across them? Or did T and others hire the Phantom Troop to go after the Kurta clan for the Eyes and got like a cut of payment or whatever it might be? I don't know. But those are kind of how I see some of the storylines kind of intertwining with each other. But we'll just have to kind of wait till it see how it plays out. And then we went through every room of all the princes. Camilla talking some wild shit, wanting her mother to do this, this, and this. And then we saw the one Nen beast that we saw. Oh, these are the two twins, right? Yeah, those are the two twins. I'm guessing that's who's in the picture with. Yeah. We see the Nen beast here with Bisky and Hanzo, and they say it's getting bigger. That, and then what's happening? What's up with Halkenberg? Did he get put under some like Genjutsu Nen shit that he's unaware that he wanted to withdraw, but now doesn't remember that he wanted to withdraw and is just a part of the succession death battle plan, or what actually did happen to him? But we'll see how it kind of plays out and go from there. So I appreciate it, guys. If you're seeing this video again, I think I put up not a Patreon poll, just a community post. Just a simple yes or no. Would you be interested in me streaming? Can't tell you what we'd stream. I don't want to like pigeonhole myself into like, yeah, this is the stream where I'm going to be this game only. But I'm currently playing a lot of League of Legends, so I figure, hey, if I'm going to sit there on the computer anyway, might as well toss up the cam and stream. But I'm trying to just think of what's out right now, you know, like League of Legends, Fall Guys. A lot of people are playing Among Us, and just like as other games come out, you know, we'll play them. I have an interesting time here where I'm kind of trying to figure out what my next step is going to be life-wise outside of like YouTube, like with a job and stuff. So I had this downtime, so I figure if I'm ever going to get back into streaming, it would be now. And who knows how that might pick up or go one way or the other. And I mentioned this in the Avatar video as well. I'm going to start rewatching Attack on Titan from beginning to end before the new season comes out, because I need to refresh the mind and, you know, pick up on things maybe that, since I know this new information now, maybe seeing something that'll be like an aha moment, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to re-put that on YouTube. I have Attack on Titan reactions from episode 1 all the way up. I'm not going to re-upload me rewatching Attack on Titan again, but you guys, I'm going to watch them on stream, and if you're interested in watching those with me, you're welcome to come by on the stream. I figure I'll watch at least 1 to 2 episodes every time I'm streaming. Might be at the end of the stream, might be at the beginning. We'll kind of play around with it. But yeah, I'm just thinking of getting back into streaming in general. So if you're interested, just go over to the community page, vote a simple yes or no, and then in the description of this video is my Twitch link. So you can just click it and follow, because I'm not going to make a video every time I'm going live. I might post it on my community page like, hey, I'm live, but I'm going to try to probably stream 3, 4, 5 times a week. I'll just post it on my community page, hey guys, I'm live, come check it out, put it on my Twitter, you know, stuff like that. But I'm not going to make a little 30-second video every time I go live. If you just happen to be following, you'll, you know, see that I'm online, and you're welcome to come hang out. And I also want to do podcasts through Twitch, because I feel like it's better to kind of get back and forths and discussions than me just kind of like, hey, this is my stance on something for the podcast. All right, here's the upload. If I do it, you know, on a Twitch style, and I present, you know, my argument for something or my discussion on something, I can get feedback and build on bigger conversations, just all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in me streaming, it'll be there. But as always, if you're able to get this video to 100 likes, next week we'll have 366, we'll have 367 and 368. Yeah, we'll just keep going from there. I appreciate it, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,